Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a token that recently got listed on KuCoin, and this token is called Persistence or the XPRT token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects that we covered on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website persistence.one in order to learn more about this project, right? So again, since it's a relatively new token, I don't think there's going to be a lot of information on CoinMarketCap, but at the same time, I was actually very surprised to find a lot of information available for this token, and that's basically made my curiosity even higher, right? So therefore, I'm going to do a peripheral analysis on this token by going to the CoinMarketCap's page, but you guys are responsible for doing your own in-depth research before you put any of your money on this token, right? So what is persistence? Persistence is an interoperable protocol that provides sovereign environments to facilitate the creation of next-gen financial products. Persistence is a delegated proof-of-stake chain that runs on Tendermint PBFT consensus algorithm, right? So again, there's a lot of information to break it down from this paragraph. So let's break it down one by one. So right off the bat, persistence is an interoperable protocol. So it is a protocol that's designed to work with multiple other blockchains, and it provides a sovereign environment to facilitate the creation of next generation financial products. So the protocol is specifically built to be interoperable and to facilitate the building of next generation financial products on top of it. So it is a blockchain based project that aims to be the go-to blockchain for building the next generation financial products, right? So how does it do that? It basically uses delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism that runs on the Tendermint PBFT consensus algorithm in order to secure its network, right? So it runs on a specific proof of stake chain called the delegated proof of stake chain, and it also uses the Tendermint consensus algorithm, but uses a PBFT Tendermint consensus algorithm. So that's basically something that distinguishes this from several other Tendermint products. But overall, it is a project that is built for interoperability and for allowing other dApps or other financial products that are next generation to be built on top of it, right? So that's the main overview of this project. So role of XPRT in the persistent ecosystem. So now that we know what this platform is all about, what is the role of this particular token, XPRT token, in this ecosystem? So staking token, XPRT holders can stake their tokens to earn staking rewards while helping secure the persistence main chain. So again, just like many other blockchain projects, there is a specific staking aspect associated with their utility tokens, and similar to those tokens, this token also is used for staking, and you can stake this token, XPRT token, on their blockchain in order to receive staking rewards, right? So that's also a passive income opportunity for many people. But apart from that, what you're mainly doing overall is to secure the network itself. So from the network's perspective, you're actually helping secure the network by staking your tokens. But from the user's perspective, they're basically earning more tokens by just staking their existing tokens, right? And they're earning a passive income. So it's a win-win situation for both, and that's basically what this token is all about as well. So work token, stakers of XPRT benefit from the economic activity within the persistence ecosystem. dApps within the persistence ecosystem share a portion of their revenue or fee with the XPRT stakers and validators. So apart from staking, this token is also useful for economic activity, because this token will act as the main kind of token where a lot of gas fees would be paid on, and even within the ecosystems that are built within this platform, they may choose to use XPRT tokens for multiple activities, right? So dApps within the persistence ecosystem can basically share a portion of the revenue or fee. So any dApps that are generated by default will have a revenue sharing mechanism built into it, where XPRT stakers and validators can get a small portion of the revenue, right? And that's also one of the ways by which people can earn more tokens by acting by using the XPRT token within the ecosystem, right? So that's basically how it works. Chain governance: the XPRT token secures the network through staking, is used to pay for fees, and defines the weightage of vote for governance proposals to take critical decisions regarding the evolution of the persistence chain. So again, just like many platforms that we've discussed, the native utility token will have some form of a governance role in that. And similar to that, XPRT is basically the governance token of the persistence ecosystem, and it is used for casting votes and making decisions on activities that are happening within this ecosystem, right? So persistence operates at the confluence of DeFi, NFTs, and proof of stake, and currently consists of 5 applications, some of which are live, and some will be going live in the year 2021, with many more applications in the pipeline. So obviously they're trying to use a little bit of mild advertisement to say that they are a blockchain that supports DeFi, NFTs, and proof of stake. And currently it seems like they have 5 applications that are live, and they'll be adding more applications or dApps live by 2021, by the end of this year. It's almost 3/4. We are 3/4 there by the end of 2021, and by the end of 2021 they're basically stating that they will add more and more dApps to this platform, right? So it will only be a matter of time before we see that. So one of the main dApps that they have is Comdex, and Comdex is an institutional user-facing application providing an end-to-end commodities trading solution such as trade discovery, trade settlement, and trade financing. So if you want to if you're really curious and if you want to access some dApps on this platform just to experience how this network works, then I think Comdex is the first and the most important dApp that you need to go to, because it seems like it is a Uniswap-like DEX on the persistence blockchain. It is a user-facing application providing an end-to-end commodities trading solutions, again, just like Uniswap, and also trade settlement and trade financing. So these are some of the other features that are also available with the Comdex dApp that's currently available on Persistence, right? Apart from that, you have pStake. pStake is a liquid staking application that allows stakers of prominent proof of stake networks to unlock liquidity at their staked assets and use their assets in DeFi while earning staking rewards. So again, just like multiple projects that aim to provide some form of liquidity to staked assets, pStake, which is another application on the Persistence blockchain, is a liquid staking application. So this particular dApp allows people to use their staked assets in DeFi while simultaneously earning you the staking reward while you're using the staked asset in DeFi, right? So that's obviously something that pretty much every single blockchain or dApp or every single NFT project in the future will incorporate, because people don't really want to miss out on losing the staking rewards, but they also don't really have a lot of options to use their staked assets in DeFi to earn additional yields, right? And therefore, in the upcoming months to years, you will see a lot of projects that try to use a similar mechanism that pStake is using in order to not only give the users a passive income while they're staking their assets, but also allowing them to use their staked assets in DeFi, right? And that's a direction that most blockchains and dApps are heading to. So apart from that, another application that's available as well is Asset Mantle. Asset Mantle is a framework for NFT marketplaces. As a framework, Asset Mantle will provide all of the elements required to create individual marketplaces. Again, what project that exists in the current day and age doesn't target NFTs, right? So similar to every project that we have in the market that has some form of NFT association. Persistence also has an application called Asset Mantle that focuses on building the framework for NFT marketplaces. So this particular application will provide opportunities to create your own NFT marketplaces within this persistence ecosystem, right? And the fourth one is PLend. PLend is a debt financing stablecoin platform backed by real-world assets such as invoices. It will allow stablecoin holders to seamlessly participate in the 7 trillion plus global trade financing industry. So again, just like any platform in the current crypto space, you have an application that provides lending opportunities for people with who specifically hold stable coins. I think they will eventually expand it to multiple other cryptocurrencies as well. But for now, it seems like the PLend application is mainly focused on stablecoin lending, which provides obviously returns to people who have stable coins, right? And one other interesting uniqueness about PLend is that it does allow stablecoin lending through its platform, and these stable coins are basically backed by real world assets such as invoices. So that's a very interesting thing that I'm hearing for the first time in any project, and that's a really cool unique feature they're allowing to happen, right? And the fifth application that's available on this platform is basically Audit.one, and this is basically the validator arm of Persistence.one, which provides top-tier validation services for lending proof-of-stake networks. So again, overall, you need a validator basically feature to your blockchain, and therefore Audit.one is providing this particular functionality to Persistence.one, and it's also enabling top-tier validation services to be accessible on Persistence for basically leading proof-of-stake networks, right? So that's basically all there is to it for this project. Again, a lot of in-depth information available about this project, even though this token is not that popular in the crypto space, right? So that's very surprising. So who are the founders? So talking about the founders themselves, Persistence was established in Q2 of 2019 by Tushar Agarwal, the CEO, and Deepanshu Tripathi, who is the CTO. Prior to founding Persistence, Tushar was the first employee at Lunex Ventures, which is a crypto arm of the traditional Singapore VC, Golden Gate Ventures, and helped set up the fund that was the first regulated crypto venture capital fund in the Southeast Asia. So again, basically one of the co-founders or founders, the CEO of this platform, Tushar, has had a lot of experience working with venture capitals, and he has kind of like achieved in the setting up of the first regulated venture capital, crypto venture capital in the Southeast Asia region, which is a big achievement, right? So the other person, Deepanshu, was part of the three-person team that created a unified payment acceptance platform, which was white-labeled to Reliance. Investors include Facebook, etc., and eventually sold to an African fintech company for $9 million. Persistence is currently a 25-member team, which includes developers from IIT Bombay, the most premier tech institute in India, and other top technology institutions of India. So again, the other founder, who's also the CTO of Persistence platform, has also had a lot of experience in business, in selling and creating and selling businesses, and has also been a successful entrepreneur himself, who kind of like comes from a very educated background from India. So again, the founders have a lot of experience and knowledge based on their previous experience, as well as their technological background and business venture backgrounds, right? So that's definitely going to add value to Persistence protocol. So We don't really have a lot of information about security, but we kind of covered the security section of this platform. This token is a delegated proof of stake. Uses that particular consensus mechanism, and it also runs on Tendermint PBFT consensus algorithm, which tries to make this platform extremely secure. So if you are to stake this token, you are supporting the network by becoming a validator, right? So that's basically the overview of the security of this platform. And although it is not that clear about how secure this blockchain is, it is reliably secure to an extent where it can sustain itself for the long run, right? So now, having covered this project, let's go to the website to have a quick look to see how it looks like and what other information that we can cover for this video. So right off the bat, you can clearly see that P-Stake beta is now live. Stake your Atom now. So again, if you have Atom tokens, Atom, again, if you don't know what the cryptocurrency is, you can watch my video on it. I've covered Atom at least twice in my channel. So give those videos a watch, and come back and continue with this video, because Atom is a very reputed token from the Cosmos blockchain. And if you stake your Atom, you can basically get persistence tokens as rewards, right? Or the XPRT tokens as rewards. So you can look at that information by clicking on this link on the top. But if you see right off the bat, they have a very dark themed website, which I'm really liking already. The protocol that enables exposure to multiple asset classes. So that's basically what they are summing up as this platform. You can buy this token here by clicking on this red button, or read their blogs. You also have the social media shortcuts here, where you can access some of the social media pages of this platform. They also have a cool background graphic, building ecosystem of multi-chain Web3 products for both retail and institutional users. Again, they're trying to cover both retail and institutional users, and they're trying to bring them to this multi-chain Web3 kind of like platform, right? What are we building? So basically, Persistence is building an ecosystem of financial products focusing on both institutional and crypto native use cases. So that's that we already covered before. Comdex, again, we've already covered Comdex. It's one of the one of the 5 projects that they currently have. Audit.1 is also something that we covered. P-Stake is allowing liquid staking. Asset Mantle is an interchain NFT marketplace, and so on and so forth, right? So what's our focus? So they're focused obviously on decentralized finance. There's also obviously like NFTs and non-fungible tokens, which pretty much every single crypto project right now is focusing on, because they're trying to get as much value from it, because it's a hot topic right now. Proof of stake is also something that they're focusing on, and that's pretty much it. So again, these are some of the main 3 kind of like components of Persistence. So who's backing us? So this is the most interesting section of this video, because we need to know if this platform is actually what it claims it is, who has actually trusted this product to such an extent that they have invested large amounts of money on this project, right? So the venture funds and foundations that have basically invested in this project are Terra, again, one of the most current kind of popular blockchains in the crypto space right now. Tendermint obviously is a part of the consensus mechanism that they're using. Interchain, Alameda Research. Alameda Research is one of the most popular venture capitals. So again, this project is invested by Alameda Research, which means this project is definitely something to keep an eye out for. Arrington XRP Capital is another big giant in the crypto venture capital space. You also have IOSG, Lunex, Spark Digital Capital, and Ledger Prime. So again, even though there's not an extensive list of venture capital funds that have invested in this project, there are some really strong heavy hitters such as Terra, Tendermint, Alameda Research to be specific, as well as Arrington Capital, Spark Digital Capital, and IOSG. So these are all some of the most popular venture capitals, and they have invested in extremely successful projects right now. And since they have invested in Persistence, it's only going to be a matter of time to know whether Persistence is also going to be successful blockchains in the future, right? So some of their validators include Dokia Capital, Cosmos Station, Stake.fish, Band Protocol, Figment, SG-1, Huobi Pool, StakeWith.us, P2P, Everstake, DSRV, Hashquark, Kalpa Tech, Chorus, bharvest, Sika, Certus.1 and Citadel.1. So again, these are some of the validators for this platform. So they have staked the XPRT tokens in this platform and are earning new XPRT rewards while securing the blockchain simultaneously, right? So featured blocks, you can read about the featured blocks here. It is an interoperable platform, which means you can basically find this token to be EVM compatible and also compatible with Substrate, right? Which is the coding language for Polkadot and Kusama. So XPRT token, tokenomics and utility, again powering the Persistence ecosystem. So here they provide information about the tokenomics itself, which again you guys can give it a quick read through. Persistence XPRT staking guide, if you want to stake and start your own node, you can do that as well. One journey toward a new financial paradigm, again something that they've pretty much every single project is claiming, but this project seems to be closer to achieving that than other projects. They've raised $3.7 million in funding from industry heavyweights. That's also something really important to look at, as seen on, again, they're also discussed in several online social media crypto spaces, and you have the roadmap and other information that we haven't touched, and you also have this newsletter that you can subscribe to get up-to-date information from the Persistence team directly, right? So overall, it is a really decent project that I'm personally keeping my eye out for because of the heavy hitters that are backing this project, and this project can definitely get a whole lot more listings in several tier 1 exchanges, right? So going back to the CoinMarketCap page for Persistence token, this token is currently ranked 226th by market cap on CoinMarketCap, with a current price of $11.33 at the time I'm making this video, and a 1.74%, close to 2% decrease in the past 24 hours, right? Again, not that much when it comes to the crypto space. The market cap is only $458 million in market cap. Again, remember, this is basically a blockchain project that allows for interoperability. It's basically like Polkadot or Kusama, right? It is an interoperable blockchain that allows for other dApps and may possibly even other blockchains to be built on top of it or even linked with it. So it is a project that has a high potential. If everything goes well, and if major dApps try to move to Persistence, we can get a lot of traction, and the market cap for this token will consistently increase, right? So based on that perspective, I think the market cap is less than several major blockchain projects or projects that don't really have any dApps or any active projects working on top of them. But it seems like Persistence, with at least 5 major dApps built on top of it and many more coming in by the end of this year, a market cap of less than $500 million is a really good bargain for this token, right? Again, that's just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. If you take the token's supply and the tokenomics, the token obviously has a total supply of 114.9 million tokens. Again, quite a lot of tokens, but it's still slightly higher than the 100 million tokens, which is still fine for a blockchain project like this one. And it has a circulating supply of 40.5 million tokens in circulation. So again, about 40, close to 50% of the tokens are in circulation. And since we saw that they have some really big heavy hitters who are basically validators of this network, they're obviously going to have their own kind of vesting schedule, I believe, which will definitely support the price of this token and will make the price of this token go upwards, right? So with about half of the total supply in circulation, this token seems to be pretty great. In fact, it seems to be one of the best tokenomics for any blockchain tokens, with a consistent kind of like a reward mechanism to retain validators, as well as new dApps that are being built on top of this. I think this token has a really good potential to pump. Again, that's just basically my opinion based on the numbers that I'm seeing in front of me right now. But obviously, it will be interesting to see how this token reacts to the other parameters, right? So if you go to the bottom and see the price chart, you can clearly see that this token has been overall going in an upward trajectory, which is a really good sign that this is a healthy token. So if you see the token price is available since the kind of like the 1st of January, so 4th of January, when the token price was worth $3.70, and then it immediately crashed to a price point of about $2.50, which seems to be its all-time lows. And I think this token will never reach this price point ever because of the strong backing it has. Immediately after reaching its all-time low, the token pumped and reached a $12.14 price point on the 29th of April, and then it continued to reach its actual all-time highs of about $16 or even slightly higher than $16 per token during kind of May this year, and then it kind of went down to test a price point of $9.49, and then it kind of went up. It was quite a volatile token, but it did go on to a declining trajectory till the $6 mark on the 2nd of August, and since then the token has been consistently going upwards, right? With the KuCoin listing, I think this token did not really get a lot of pump. Obviously, KuCoin listings are not considered that great of listings in the crypto space, but it does provide an opportunity for people to buy this token from like an exchange like KuCoin prior to this token being listed on either Coinbase or Binance, right? I think this token has a lot of potential to be listed on both these big giant exchanges, and if you're looking to buy this token, KuCoin is the best place to get it. And now that it's listed on KuCoin and nobody is literally paying attention to it, this is probably the best time to look into this token, right? Again, not financial advice. Let's look at the Bitcoin comparative, and the Bitcoin comparative shows that this token price was worth 6,272 satoshis initially on 4th of January, and then it reached a low, all-time lows of about 513 satoshis per token, and then it reached an all-time highs of about 3,500 satoshis per token or 3,500 satoshis per token, and then it obviously dipped during the month of August, reaching an all-time lows of about 1,400 satoshis. Again, I don't think it's an all-time low. It's actually a relative low. The all-time low is actually like this price point right here, when it reached close to I think it is about less than 50 satoshis. No, I think it's less than 100 satoshis per token, which was when it was the all-time low during the April month of this year. But the relative lows was 1,300 satoshis to 1,400 satoshis during the month of August before it started rallying back up, and now it's currently at 2,500 satoshis per token, right? I think this token is a good opportunity to buy at this price point because there are a lot of good things coming for this token. I think potential Binance listing is definitely around the corner. The token price is not too low and not too high. Obviously, if this token goes lower, which I think it will, it's a good time to buy this token as it goes lower and lower. It's good to dollar cost average in as it goes lower, and dollar cost average out when it goes higher. But at this price point, you're buying it at the median level, where it's not too high of a price point and not too low of a price point. And this is the same with Bitcoin comparative as well, right? I don't think this initial all-time highs of $16 per token is the actual all-time highs. I think this token can go much higher. I can see this token going up to $25 to $30 per token in the short term, and in the long term crossing over $50 per token easily, right? Which is again maybe somewhere between 3 to 5 years from now. And when it comes to the buying price, I think this token can go below the $10 mark, which would be a really good opportunity to buy this token in the dollar comparative, and it can go definitely below the 2,000 Satoshi mark, which will be a good opportunity to buy with the Bitcoin comparative, right? But again, these are just my personal suggestions, not financial advice. I would personally look into this token, and I would probably start dollar cost averaging into this token when this token reaches below the $10 mark, which would be a really good discount price to buy, right? And if you take the exchanges, obviously it's available on KuCoin. You can buy it with USDT, but this token is also available on Huobi Global as well and on Gate.io, right? You can also get it from BitMax, but obviously, like all these exchanges are, I think except for Huobi Global, all the other exchanges are somewhere like tier 2 or tier 3 exchanges. But Huobi Global is the tier 1 exchange where you can get it from. But since this token is available from today onwards on KuCoin. You can get it from KuCoin as well if you're a big fan of KuCoin, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token has a lot of potential to grow. Its tokenomics looks really good. It is listed on KuCoin and it's not being literally noticed at all. So it is a token that can easily get a Binance or a Coinbase listing. You guys know that Coinbase is on a listing spree right now and they're looking to list tokens that are obviously like good quality. Some tokens that they've listed are personally not my favorite tokens, and I don't know why they even listed those tokens, but I think Persistence is a token that can definitely persist for the long time. And I also believe that Arrington Capital as well as the certain big venture capital such as Alameda Research have basically invested in this project, and those venture capitals have basically like invested in multiple projects that have become so successful that it has made at least 100x or even 50 to 100x easily, right? So since this project is also invested by Arrington Capital as well as Alameda Research, I think this token has a lot of potential to explode after or before Binance listing as well. And I think by the end of this bull run, this token can easily cross the $35 to $40 mark and be somewhere in that range. And if you buy this token below the $10 price and then sell it close to $50, you're going to make some really good gains, right? That's just my opinion, guys. I'm going to definitely look into this token because I'm really interested in this project, but you have to do your own research before you put any of your money on this token, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.